Hola a todo el mundo, yo soy Paul John y bueno, quiero darles una pequeña, digamos, opinión acerca de la EMEET 4K Nova, que pues bueno, es la cámara con la que me estoy grabando. Sí, creo que es una review en español, creo que hay pocas en Amazon, así que quería dar mi opinión acerca de la cámara y bueno, como pueden ver, creo que es una cámara que se defiende bastante bien. Me gusta la calidad que tiene, sobre todo aquí en OBS se ve bien. Seguramente para videos y streaming estará muy bien, estará muy coqueta. Así que por lo que vale, me parece que es una cámara que vale la pena. Por $40 te llegan 5 días, sobre todo aquí en Colombia. No sé cómo será en otros países, pero pues me gustó bastante. Y sí, tiene su protector para privacidad. Es pesadita, es grande. Así que si en la foto les parece que es pequeña, la verdad es que no, es bastante grande. Ahí enfoca bien. Creo que es un enfoque bastante, digamos, decente. Y bueno, vamos a hacer contenido, vamos a hacer videos. Yo creo que esta cámara me servirá mucho para desenvolverme. Y bueno, ¿qué más les puedo mostrar? El fondo se ve bastante bien. Pienso que se ve nítido las cosas que están allá, que son los componentes de mi computador. Y bueno, tengo aquí una luz que me refleja la cara y es bastante bonita también. Se puede cambiar, así, ¿cierto? Tiene diferentes tonos. Ya si quieres RGB, es como en oscuras. No se ve para nada mal, me parece a mí, que en oscuras tampoco. Se ve bastante bien. Una luz azul, mágico. Así que bueno, creo que esta es mi reseña. Creo que ahí estará bien. Y nos vemos en la próxima. Hasta luego, Lucas.
All right, so this is the EMEET 4K camera, and it seems to work really well. I'm recording this. It's an overcast day. I've got big windows on this side, so this is some good natural light. I've got a little bit of light overhead. It also works really well, I'd say, in the evening. It does support true 4K, which is cool, and I've included a screen grab of that in my review. But overall, it's really easy to use. I've been leery of generic brand cameras in the past because plug and play isn't always plug and play. This one was. It just popped right in there. It detected automatically using Windows drivers. Windows found it instantly and listed it as part of my available camera repertoire. So super easy to use, plugged in and worked. I've not used it with any additional software or things like that to modify it. So this is just right out of the box. Does what it needs to. I've used it on several Zoom meetings already, and it works well. And overall, I'm really happy with it. I have not done any of the things with other software, but since it uses Windows drivers, any camera software that also uses Windows drivers, which should be just about everything these days, will also do the job. So I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day.
We're looking at the EMEET webcam. You're seeing me through its lens. You're hearing me through its microphone. As you see, it's got a really nice wide field of view. There we go. It's got nice autofocus capabilities. It also deals well with tricky lighting. This scene is lit by this ring light you see right here. The ring light is in the scene, and yet it's managing the exposure in such a way that the rest of the scene does not disappear into darkness. You can still see my face clearly. You can still see stuff back in the room clearly. That is lit partly by the ring light and partly by the light from my monitor. So let's turn off the ring light. So we are just illuminated by the light from my monitor. And as you can see, even there it's picking up a pretty good image in very low light. So this camera does a nice job with tricky lighting. It's a good camera for conferencing and dealing with all sorts of lighting situations you run into during conferencing.
Alright, this is my review of the EMEET Nova 4K webcam. Right now it's starting on 1080p, no, start at the bottom and go up to like the top. But this is how it looks in 1080p, looks pretty good. Let me add my filter over for my green screen. I'd say it still looks pretty good in my opinion. It actually looks really, really good. Okay, let me turn it off again. Go back here, let me upgrade it to 4K real quick. This is it in 4K. This is how I look. I look really good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. You can definitely see like there's like a bit more detail like in my hair, and then there's a bit more. I think there's a bit more detail in my face. But let me try with a chroma key real quick. Is that looks like the chroma key looks. a lot. I think it looks a bit better in 4K than it was in 1080p. But this is my review. Thanks for watching. Bye.
This is what the camera looks like. Don't know much else to say. It's clearer than my MacBook Pro built-in camera from the i9 series from late 2019. I don't know if it's better than the built-in one from the current MacBook Pro from the M4 line or not, but it's pretty good. It's 4K. It gets the job done. So yeah.